and with all the apostles were sent out. I just googled Simon and Jude, and I found that they were an evangelizing team. The most widespread tradition is that after evangelizing in Egypt, St. Simon joined Jude in Persia and Armenia, where both were martyred in 65 AD. Simon was 28 years old when he was called as an apostle. So all of us can be apostles, and all of us are called to be apostles. And that tradition of sending out, Jesus gave the mission to the apostles to go out and to evangelize the world, bring the good news to all people, to all corners of the earth. We have inherited that. That is our mission. And we can do it every day, anywhere, anytime. If we really say yes to Jesus and the good news, and it is deep within us, it is in our mind and in our hearts and in our actions and in our words, then we are evangelizing. It becomes automatic that we do the right thing, we say the right thing, we give our helping hand to people. We follow Jesus. If we say yes to Jesus, we follow him. Just a couple of examples of Jesus. The woman at the well, the Samaritan woman. Why was she at the well on her own? Because in the village, she didn't have a good reputation. She'd had 7 husbands. What sort of a woman was she? We don't know. But it is for sure in those places, as it is now, when women go to the well to get water, they go together, not on their own. And it was in the heat of the day. Women wouldn't normally do that. They go early in the morning or in the evening. And they go together as a group so that they had company there. She was on her own. Jesus, he didn't deny that she had done wrong, or she might have been living in a bad relationship or whatever the situation was. But he spoke with her, respected her dignity, and in the end sent her to bring the good news. She ran back to the village to bring her people to meet Jesus. One of the first evangelizers. The woman caught in adultery. Again, Jesus didn't deny that she had done wrong, that she was a sinner, but he called the men who were going to condemn her and stone her to think about their lives and justice by those simple words. If you haven't sinned, you throw the first stone. And of course, they had all sinned in one way or another. We all do. So they dropped the stones and walked away, and he gave her justice. But he said to her, don't take anything for granted. Go and sin no more. Change your life. A simple act of evangelizing, both the men and her. Bartimaeus, one of my favourite stories, the blind man. Because he was blind in that society, he was disadvantaged, maybe prejudiced against, and there was a belief in that society and culture that he was blind because someone in his predecessors had sinned. Someone in his family had sinned, so therefore he was blind. So Jesus is bringing about, when he cured him, justice for him, justice for others, justice for the family. So there's many sides to that. So Jesus respects people where they are and how they are, and challenges them to do something more, challenges them to change their minds, change their way of thinking, change their way of living. And a lot of times people respond. And so we are the same. Our reading this morning says from Paul, we are no longer strangers and foreigners. We are not aliens in this community of the church, in this community of faith. With Paul's work with the Gentiles and spreading the good news to all people, with all the apostles, we have inherited the title of people of God. And we are not foreigners, we are not outsiders, we are insiders, we are part of the family. And we are part of the mission. And we are called to the same mission, to bring the good news to all people. So we are part of the household, and that's a wonderful term, that a household, we are part of the family. So all of those things, we are, like Simon and Jude, like all the apostles, go out to the whole world and preach the good news. And that is our call, wherever we are. What part of the world we're in, doesn't matter. Whether missionaries like myself go to another country, and many do now, still going, travelling here and there. The mission office has offices and has impact and do projects in many, many, many countries. And when I'm able to travel again, I will go there and meet those people and see those people and encourage them to continue to do good and to bring justice to their people. So the mission is alive, the mission is still going on, the mission is still there to be done. While there is injustice and wrongdoing in the world, while there are people who do not believe, while there are people who do wrong, people who fraud others, who steal, who are corrupt and whatever, that is our mission, to bring justice and to work with others who are bringing justice. As I said yesterday, with taking paediatrics abroad, it's one group of people coming from the idea of one woman to do this, and now there are many, many people in all those countries working to bring justice and health to those children. So the mission is alive. You are called to mission. Bring the good news to all people. Good luck with it.